Alrighty. So to create our e-portfolios, if you have an e-portfolio already, you'll see all your e-portfolios here. But if you don't, then it's going to say something like create from scratch. You could click on create from scratch, or if you see a blue plus sign at the very corner, you could just press that. So in the title, what you're going to put for the title is your name, your first name, and your last name. So take a minute to do that. And don't click on create yet. We're going to have to select our template. So for my example, I'm going to put LIF 101 940B example EP. So this is just for me. I'm just going to put it so I could just use it as a model. So then we're going to scroll down and we're going to look for Social Science and Humanities Core ePortfolio. So if you, from the top, it is the third one and 1, 2, 3, 3 down. So it's right here. It's Liberal Arts, Social Science, and Humanities Core ePortfolio. And then once you click on the template, you can hit the button, the blue button at the bottom. It says create. You might have to scroll down. Some people had to scroll down, but it's right here at the bottom. So once you click on create, you'll see a whole bunch of processing. A message might pop up on your window saying like the processing is taking longer than expected. You can close this window and come back. But please don't close the window. Just just give it a second and it'll process and it'll get itself together pretty quickly. So yeah, let's just wait until we are all processed and done. You'll know when it's done, when it says done, it's going to be green all over. See, I just got the notification, but I'm just going to let it do its thing and work itself out.
Where do we go when we're on the e-portfolio?
Oh, did yours finish processing already?
No, like I'm just on the e-portfolio.
Okay, so 1 second, right? Okay, so you're here?
Yeah.
All right, so do you see anything that says like create from scratch or a blue plus sign where it says like underneath your my e-portfolio?
Yeah, it's a search.
Okay, yeah, this is the search, right?
Yeah.
Go to the blue plus sign that's at the top right.
Oh, gotcha.
Mhm. And then you're gonna type in your first name and your last name. And then you're gonna scroll down to liberal arts, social science, and humanities core e-portfolio template. And once you click on that, you're just gonna click on create.
Gotcha.
So are you processing now?
Yeah.
Okay, great. So I think I already made it. Let's see if it's gonna be here. Or did I not? Let's see. Oh. Mhm. So while you guys are processing, you might see your portfolio pop up. Just don't do anything yet, just yet. I'll show you what you have to do. Mm. Oh, look, it's right here. Great. So yeah, so once your e-portfolio has been completed processing, it should look like this. Is everybody still processing, or are you guys on your?
Oh,
Yeah, so we're all making e-portfolios, okay? So you might see your course at the bottom. You're not clicking on the course, okay? So one more time. So right here, like if you see LIF 101, that's not how you're gonna be clicking the plus, right? You're gonna go on top where it says My Portfolios. It might say Create from Scratch in the middle, or it could just be a blue plus sign in the corner right here. And then you're gonna click on that blue plus sign. You're gonna type your first and your last name, and then you are gonna go scroll down to liberal arts, social science, and humanities core ePortfolio template. Once you click on that template, you're going to hit on create. Okay. All right. So for the people who are here already, I'm just going to give a few minutes for whoever's processing to finish processing, and then we'll move on. Please do not click on anything just yet. I'll show you what you have to do. Okay. So for the people who are processing, how's it going? Are you processed or? Yeah, go ahead. Okay, good. It's okay. Is anyone still processing? Are we ready to move on? Okay, so since we are ready, okay, cool. So what you're gonna do, there's three lines at the very top here. It's just some people say it looks like a hamburger. I don't see it really. It's just three lines. If you click on that, a drop down menu is gonna appear. What you're gonna do is click on the second option. It says publish pages. So click on that. And then you'll notice that all the pages are drafts. So you're gonna wanna publish all of them. So make sure that they're all checked off in green, and then you can hit on publish. Then don't save settings just yet. You're gonna have to do two things on this screen before you hit save settings. Right now, underneath permissions and share, you see that it says it says private to me. You're gonna go to that first edit button, and you're gonna click private within CUNY LaGuardia Community College. So I just clicked the second option. So again, click on the first edit button and click on private within CUNY LaGuardia Community College. All right, guys, you got to stay with me, okay? So when you go at the 3 lines at the very top, right here, go to published pages. The second option. Then once you click on published pages, you're gonna see all the pages are drafts. You're gonna wanna hit on publish. Do not click on save settings just yet. We're gonna have to do 2 things after you click on publish, right? So it says under permissions and share, private to me. You're gonna change that to with the edit button. There's like one edit button here to private within CUNY LaGuardia Community College. So it's the second option. So again, private within LaGuardia Community College. So then the second edit button is at the all the way to the right. It says also share with specific people, groups, or courses. And there's an edit button right there. So I'm going to go click on the edit button. And there's going to be 2 codes for you to type in here. And I'm going to give you the codes right now. 1 second, give me 1 second. Let me just pull up the class codes. Okay, for the first code is going to be 61029. Then you'll see like the lab hour and the lecture hour for this pop up. Just make sure that your numbers correspond. So 61029. So this one says 61029, not 2829. And once you see that, you're going to click on it. Then you're going to notice it just added LIF 101 940B lab, which is me, the faculty, and the students. So there should be 2 for each. So you should have 2 part B's and 2 A's. So now we're going to add the A now. So you're going to put back your cursor into where it says type to search, and you're going to enter the second code. The second code is 61028. And your lecture hour should pop up. Okay, mine is being weird, but here you go. So the lecture hour is now popping up. It says LIF 101 940A lecture, and it has the number that I just gave you, 61028. So I'm just going to click on that. And now there's 4. So there's 2 940Bs, and now there is 2 940As. Does anybody need the codes again? Okay, no problem. Let me know if you need the codes or if you want me to go back and review something, okay? So then now you're ready to hit on save settings. So do that. Click on save settings at the bottom. And notice that it just said there was a problem saving my settings. If you see that on your screen, just please click on save settings again and keep clicking it until you see something. Like you see, it just wanted me to click it twice and then it's saying publishing. Right now it's saying publishing, it's green, it has an X. I'm not gonna touch it until I see your pages has been published. So now our ePortfolio is published and we all have ePortfolios. Congratulations. Okay, great. So right now what you're gonna do is I see the first very thing that we have to do is type our full name. So how are you supposed to type your full name where it says type your full name? If you take your cursor and you hover over this this section of the header where it says it, you're gonna see a lock button right here. So what you want to do is click that lock button to unlock it. And it's very important when you are making changes to the header to always lock the lock button after you're finished. So I'm gonna leave it open since we're working with it. So unlock the lock, then a settings will come down like a settings gear. And then you're gonna click on the settings and it's gonna open a menu at the left side. And what you're gonna do is go to section options, the very first option. So it says section options. And when you open that up, you're gonna see type your full name. So now you're able to go in and click on it, highlight everything, and you're able to type your name. So I'm gonna just type my name. You could type yours. There's also customized style here. So if you have some free time on your hands and you want to customize your ePortfolio, there's font families here. There's also the size, the color. Just be careful when you are changing colors, like don't choose anything too light, otherwise you can't really see it. So I'm gonna make sure I choose something dark. Um, or I might change the background. I'm gonna send you, if I can find it, I gotta look for it. I'm gonna find the 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 link for ePortfolio, like how to do this and how to like change background or upload a picture like that. So I'm gonna find that for you and I'm gonna send it through Slack. So once you put your name in, you can hit the X at the very top to close out the settings bar. And then I'm gonna go back to the header and make sure I unlock that I locked. Uh, yeah, I'm just gonna lock the lock. And now, since we made a change, we have to publish our changes because it's already prompting me to publish my changes. So I'm just gonna publish changes. So every time you make a change to your ePortfolio, you don't have to do it like as you're typing, like word after word. You can finish what you're typing, but all what you want to do is always make sure that you're going to the 3 lines at the very top. I like to always use published pages because just in case another page isn't published and I forgot about it while I'm in the edit mode, I could always just publish it all at once. So I like to just go to published pages and look, you see, we just published, but all of mine are drafts as well. I have no idea that it didn't publish. So I'm going to publish once again. So now it's saying all my pages have been published. Now I don't really trust that. What if all of it's still drafts or whatever the case might be. So there's an edit mode here and a published view here. So you get to see what I get to see, right? So if you hit on published view, this is what I see when I click on your ePortfolio. So I'll see your work and then I'll see your name right here, right? And then when you're in the edit mode, you're able to see so much more because you're the one who's editing, right? So that's why it's so important to publish your work, because say if I'm going over an assignment and I assign it to be due on Monday, let's say, right? And I go on Tuesday and I look for your work and it's completely blank because I'm seeing the published view and you've done all the work in the edit mode, but you didn't publish. I'm going to give you incomplete. So always make sure that you publish your work, publish pages, and you should be good. Does anyone have any questions for me as of right now? If we're good, we can move on. Any questions, concerns? No questions? You guys are good? Okay, great. So now I'm just gonna go over the assignment, your very first assignment. So here's like a little welcoming message. Let's just skip over. Sorry, I had to. Okay. So your about me statement. So your about me statement, all of this like language that's here, I thought it was like something in like a different language, and I tried to translate it in my freshman year. Turns out it's just gibberish. Like there's no language, nothing like that. So yeah. So then, how are we gonna edit this text in order to have our about me statement? We are going to click on the edit button, the pencil and paper, the very first option. And then we are going to just highlight everything and delete it. But before we do, I'm just going to read the prompt that popped up. So I already have a clean box, and when I click the edit button, right, on and off, there's a prompt that pops up. So let's read it. On this page, please introduce yourself and your story to your viewer. Imagine you are meeting someone and want to tell them a bit about yourself, your background, and what's important to you. If you were telling someone a story about you and your education, what would the story be? As you develop this section, you might think of ways to incorporate your reasons for attending LaGuardia, any transfer and career plans you may have in mind, and your interests and personal journey to this point in your life. Your goal is to encourage viewers to explore further, as you will be adding to your e-portfolio throughout your FYS. FYS is first year seminar, and your time at LaGuardia. So basically, you're going to just introduce yourself. You're going to say, "Hi, welcome to my portfolio," or just "Welcome. My name is blah blah." I don't even know. My name is Ashley. That's my nickname. That's my middle name. So I'm going to go with that. Um, and I am a freshman at LaGuardia Community College, or this is my last semester. This is my first semester. Um, I'm probably going to talk about whatever you like, actually. You could share where you're from and where your parents are from. You could tell me pretty much anything that you want. So I'm going to show you a few examples after this. But yeah, so give me 1 second. Yeah, so sorry. I had to double check because your professor did tell me that there is a word count for the about me statement. So the about me statement, oh, sorry, 1 second. The about me statement is going to be, why is it not letting me type? 300 words. Um, this is minimum, so minimum 300 words, and it's wrong. So as you're writing, and if this box is in your way, you could always close it. So there's like a little four corner thing. So you could just close that and it will minimize it. And if you want it back, you could always expand it again. So how do you know when you're typing if you have enough words, if you have 300 words? So there's an I at the very last of this toolbar here. So if you click on the I, it tells you the word count. So right now I have 3 words and I need 297, right? Yeah. It's very early. I don't think my brain is on. But yeah, so 300 words. So after we are done here, I could just click out. And then if you want, just in case, you can always publish your page if you have the 300 words. So I'm just going to publish this page since I didn't touch any other pages. So just making sure that my statement is safe. So for this guy, he's very beautiful, he's very handsome. And the thing is, when I go through your e-portfolios, I do not want to see this guy here. It could be a picture of yourself. It could be a picture of um, I know your professor told me it could be pretty much anything, like maybe a like scene or a landmarking, whatever you like. So it must just be a picture. So how do you um, upload your picture? So the same thing. Again, you're gonna hit on the pencil and paper to edit. So the very first box, and then you're just gonna open it up, and then it's going to say add more items, replace this item, and edit caption. Please do not add more items. This picture of this guy will still be here. And edit caption is just going to bring something right below it. It's like a name header. You can add it if you want, but you don't have to. So I usually just go to replace this item. So please just go to replace this item, the second option. Then you're gonna if you have you're gonna make sure you have a picture of yourself or whatever picture you're using on your computer, so you could just click on upload file. And once you click on upload file, there's like a plus sign here. You could drag, drop, copy, paste whatever files to here. But if you click on it, your computer finder will come down, okay? And you can select your files from there. So for example, I'm just gonna do that one more time, but I'm not gonna go to upload file. I have previous uploads, right? So if you go to the pencil and paper, go to replace this item, you would go to upload file. I'm just gonna go here really quickly because I have pictures here. So, and then I just clicked on my picture and then it's there, okay? Then I'm gonna scroll down and there's a student name, my major, and hobbies and interests. Can somebody tell me how I can edit some text in this box? What do I click? Which icon do I click to edit?
The
Yes,
top one.
yes, that's great. Yeah, the paper and the pencil. Wonderful. So then I'm just gonna go in and highlight where it says student name, and I'm gonna type in my name. My major, maybe I'm liberal arts, but I am social science humanities, but I'm in secondary education. my hobbies, interests. I'm gonna put writing, reading, drawing, whatever you like. So then when I was finished with that, I just clicked out of the box and it was just there. So please include your hobbies, your interests, your major, your full major, and your name. So then we're gonna just scroll down. You're gonna see like instruction slides. It says instructions here, and it's only viewable while editing. So when you publish your work and you go to the published view, you're not able to see it. So don't worry about that. You don't have to delete anything or whatever. If you are deleting something, just be mindful of how you're deleting it. Like, say if you want to change your picture, don't delete it and then try to upload it again. All you have to do is go back to the pencil and paper and just replace this item, okay? Just be mindful of what you're deleting because it's kind of tough to have like to go back and find whatever you deleted. Like say if you accidentally deleted a section, we're gonna have to put like a whole new like a portfolio page, like not the entire thing, just like the page. You have to find the template. It's a long process, but yeah. So for your favorite quotation, this could be anything. It could be song lyrics, it could be from a book, it could be from your head, you can make it up. It could be on a train station, wherever you think. You could just say it. Honestly, you can Google one as well. You can Google one and see which one you like. Uh, and yeah, so I'm going to share my quote with you. Um, this is by Anonymous. So always make sure that you give credit to whoever you are quoting. Say if you're quoting like Drake or Pop Smoke or Rihanna, I don't know who else. There's many artists out there. Um, just make sure that you are giving them credit. So my quote says, if you don't sacrifice for what you want becomes a sacrifice. And I saw this in when I was applying to LaGuardia as a freshman. Um, you have to be advised upon application, like so there's like in the admissions department there's like an advising in the back. They tell you like the first few classes you're supposed to register for. And in my advisor, he had this saying on his wall. So and I looked at it and I'm like, you know what, he is so right. And turns out that the following week my aunt had a snowboarding trip, and I was like really wanting to go, but I had 3 papers due that weekend, and I was just like, uh, I can't go. And I stayed home and I did my papers and everything was fine. And that's how I became a successful student, because I made sacrifices for myself. So then that's why, and that's how I related to this quote. And you're going to tell me how and why you relate to your quote in the box below it. So there's like this box, the red box for the quotation, and then there's like this black box for tell me why. Like tell me why, tell me how do you relate to it? Um Tell me where you got it from. Just tell me and how. So tell me why you chose it, why you relate to it, how you relate to it, and so on. It doesn't have to be super long. It could just be a few sentences. Um, and yeah. Does anyone have any questions about that? Let me just check the chat. No, you aren't doing anything like that, okay? So since we made so many changes, I'm gonna make sure I publish my pages. Publish pages, about me is draft, publish. So then let me just go over it in one whole, right? So instructions, only viewable while editing, you're just gonna skip over that. You're gonna go to this section. You're gonna type your about me statement. You're gonna upload your picture. Not a picture of you, it could be a picture of anything, okay? Then you are going to scroll down, you're gonna complete the red box. Then you're gonna scroll down past the about me now statement. You're gonna pass about me now moving forward statement, and you're gonna go straight down to favorite quotation. And you are gonna type in your favorite quotation. You're gonna tell me why, how, and so on. And then that's all. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to delete this. Don't try to delete it. It's fine because when you publish your work, so I already published, and you go to published view, this is what I see, and this is what your professor sees. So I'm just going to refresh the page just in case nothing changed. So I have my name, I have my picture, I have my about me statement. We're going to pretend that's 300 words. I have my red box and my favorite quotation and why and how. So everything is here. Okay? Make sense? Anyone have any questions? Okay, great. So I'm gonna just show you a quick example of of my ePortfolio when I was a student. Well, I'm still a student. This okay, so let me just introduce myself because I feel like I didn't even introduce myself. Hi, my name is Lachmi, and I am a LaGuardia student, and I'm also your student success mentor. This is my last semester in LaGuardia, and I'm super excited to be here with all of you. My major is secondary education, so I want to be an English teacher for grades 7 to 12. And yeah, I'm super excited. Sorry, I felt like I was a little, it's very early for me, you know, and I'm just like not a morning, well, I am a morning person, but like it's Friday, it's almost, it's, yeah, it's 8 o'clock, like, you know what I mean? So sorry about that. But yeah, hi everyone. So I'm just going to show you some of my ePortfolios like examples. So then I'm just going to log into my student account. Okay, so I have one from when I was a like fresh student. I have multiple ePortfolios throughout my like okay, yeah. So this is one of them. This is from actually this is from my ePortfolio showcase. But it's like the same thing. So this is what I wrote about when I was a freshman, fresh out of high school. I see I just uploaded a picture of me holding my diploma and some awards that I had won. And I have my name here. And if you notice the background, I put a lot of things that revolve around like vacation, tropical island, you know, because I really like tropical islands. And so if you read my about me statement, I actually went like a lot. So um so you'll see like greetings, welcome to my portfolio. My name is Lachmi Kundan. I'm currently in my second semester at LaGuardia Community College. I was born in Manhattan, New York, but my parents originated from Guyana. As you could tell from my ePortfolio, I absolutely love tropical places. I've traveled different parts of the Dominican Republic, Jamaica, Bahamas, Puerto Rico, St. Thomas, Grand Turk Island, and my parents' homeland. I still have some places that I like to visit someday, such as Hawaii, Cancun, Bora Bora, Bali, and the list goes on and on. Um, so in that only first paragraph, I just revealed so many information about myself, you know? So yeah, so that's what you're gonna do. So like I have another example. So this is like one from my student perspective. There's another one that I made for, is it this one? Yeah. So this one is like for my like more closer to my major, I guess, because like the theme. So like here's a theme, like I was trying to play around with the colors and like the fonts, so like to make this look like a chalkboard, and like I had some purple lockers. I used the same picture. So now I wrote who is Lashmi Kundin? So who am I? You know? I wrote my about me in third person. So it's like Lashmi is an ambitious young lady who strives for the moon and stars, blah blah blah. She descended from her parents. So it's like in third person, and I talk about my parents coming to the United States in 1998 and how they worked like day and night like dogs just to become successful in this country. And you know they did great. They're still working hard. But yeah, so I know many of you could relate to having very hardworking parents. And look, my quote is here as well. So from anonymous, and I came across this quote in the LaGuardia Advising Center, and yeah. So that's two examples I gave you. I have more e-portfolios, but I'm not gonna sit here and show you e-portfolios all day, which I can, but not right now. Does anyone have any questions, concerns? Is everyone still sleeping? Sorry, I'm just taking a screenshot of our participant list so I could update the attendance. Okay, let me just